Hello, my dear ones. As I promised in the previous video, I will tell you about egregors and ideas that can prevent us from realizing our real needs. So, how can we get the ideas which lead us from inside? Ideas or ideals. In this case, these words are equal in their sense. We come here with a huge baggage of our previous lives' experience. We don't remember this experience. Well, some of us maybe, but generally we don't remember about it. And we can use regression or a constellation to remember about situations which created these ideas in our personalities. Also, an egregor is a thing given to us from outside, but it can block our own thinking. So let us say from the beginning that ideas and egregors, so our inner ideals, yes, and egregors as some kind of objective or outer rules, they appear with very good reasons. They appear to help people to survive in some situations. So, which kind of egregors do we know? An egregor of a family, an egregor of a city or a town, an egregor of a country, an egregor of a religion, I don't know, maybe an egregor of a mafia. So each group of people forms its own egregor, its own system of behavior, its own system of values. And when we find ourselves in this system, we are bound to behave in a similar way. Well, just in order to survive in this society at the beginning, yes? When we're just kids, when we are so dependent, we have no other choice. Well, of course, if you have very, how can I say, not very strict parents, if you are so lucky, if they gave you freedom from your childhood, maybe it was possible for you to live with your own mind, which could give you very original, unique decisions in some situations, which you've made by yourself. I mean the decisions, yes? Because usually when we're kids or teens, we use the patterns of our families to find solutions in some situations. We use the rules given to us by our parents or by society, by egregors we live in, to communicate with people, to react on something. And, well, while we're learning, it seems to be alright, because on the level when we don't know anything about world, physical world, energy world, spiritual world, in this case, alright, it's a kind of manual for behavior when you don't know what to do. But when you grow up, and it doesn't depend on your age, it depends on your level of consciousness. So when your consciousness grows, you are able to find your own ways, your own solutions, your own decisions, which are much more bright for you, which will give you better results. But if you are oppressed by an egregor, you forbid yourself to do it. So it can really make you stuck in one point when you don't know how to change your life, when you don't know where to go. You have a feeling that you just beat your forehead in a wall and nothing happens in your life. So in this case, when you feel stuck, but it seems that you do everything correctly, but you can't find your happiness. And the reason of that is that your happiness lies in the place where your spirit lives. So now, let's imagine a solar system as a metaphor for our scheme of life, let's say so. So let me show you this. Let it be a sun, and imagining the sun, at the same time imagine your spirit and represent your spirit as the sun. So this is the place, this is the state where lives your destination, your happiness. And around the sun, you can see different planets. Let's call them egregors and ideas. Ideas are the satellites of the planets. Each planet has got its gravity. Also, each egregor has got its gravity, because it makes us obey its rules. And the happiest people in this world, these are people who come here searching their happiness. But if you are sure, if your personality lives in an egregor, yes, lives in one of these planets, and focuses only on the rules, it's very unlikely that your personality can reach happiness, because it finds itself in the situation of beating your forehead in a wall. So also as a metaphor, we can imagine an atmosphere of a planet, or in our situation, an atmosphere of an egregor. It's closed usually, and you think, oh, my happiness is here, so people behave like this, like this, like this, they choose this one, they get this one, okay, let me get the same. And you feel broken, you feel empty, and you just really beat your forehead in this wall, in this closed sphere. So what should you do in this situation? Just change your focus on your spirit. Your spirit is the sun in our solar system, yes? And let's make a little exercise. As I told you before, imagine yourself as the sun and say to yourself, I am my spirit and I belong to my spirit only. And try to fix this state. Just you can write down or fix somewhere in your mind how you feel being your spirit. Usually it's huge, it's so tall and full of self-dignity. And I wish you to live from this state. And if you have some troubles with beating your forehead in the walls of Egregors and Ideas, you can book your personal constellation. All my contacts are under this video. And subscribe to my channel. I'll be very pleased to tell you a lot of new, interesting things. Bye bye.